are for Pisces. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords and we have the Justice card. So this would make sense. I mean, this tells a little bit of a story. It feels like that a lot of you Pisceans, and remember this is for Pisces sun, moon, and rising. As I always say, watch your moon and rising signs. Okay. This particular card is a feeling of wanting to leave behind what hasn't worked for you. Any negative relationships, any negative jobs, just any situation that has not been in your best and highest interest, and moving towards higher ground, especially mentally. It can be, this card can mean physically as well though. So just know that it's the feeling of wanting to, get to a better place in your life. The nice thing about it is this Major Arcana Justice card comes up, and the Six of Swords is facing justice. So wherever you're planning on going, whether it's in your thoughts, decisions you're making, and or you're actually moving, there is a lot of fairness and balance to this. The Justice card represents fairness, balance. It can represent courts. So if any of you all are in any court situations, you might see some sort of movement on that. Here we have the scales, the sign of Libra. So this card does represent the sign of Libra, but I'm not saying this is a Libra person. I'm just saying the fairness and the balance. Whenever it comes up in a reading, that's what it indicates. More harmony. Okay? So, and that's interesting during this Mercury and Mars and 6 different planet retrograde. You know, it's like half of our awareness is in retro. It's out to lunch right now. So if you're able to mentally move towards a more balanced state of mind and place, then you're doing good, Pisces. All right, so let's look at the first 2 weeks of September. Nice. I like these cards for you all. Okay. This is the Four of Wands and the High Priestess card. And so we have 2 Major Arcana cards. Let's talk about this one first. The Four of Wands represents to me, and I've heard readers say different things about this particular card. It represents to me success in your workplace. A successful relationship in your workplace. It might be that you and another person are joining forces really well. It might be that you meet someone at work that's a romantic partnership. And that is really a happy time. Because as you can see, we have the Four Wands. We have the wreath, which is full of fruit and seeing the fruits of your labor. And then we have this couple down here that are holding up bouquets. So it could very well, possibly for some of you, mean a marriage ceremony for yourself and or for someone very close to you. But it is success. The Four of Wands is a very much successful celebration, whether it's of work or of a relationship. What I love here is too, we have this High Priestess. And this High Priestess is the most psychic woman in the deck. She understands the negative and the positive of life. She's seen that. She goes with the flow. She's, I feel like it's you. I feel like a lot of you are indicative of the High Priestess in that you're using your intuition. You're using your psychic abilities. And I don't mean just if you're a professional, like if you're a professional psychic or a medium or a astrologer, any of that. I'm just saying you're using it to benefit your life. Because I'm looking at this Justice card above this High Priestess, and it's not really feeling above. It's not like one is better than the other. It's just that they're working in harmony with each other. So I do feel like this second part of August is that you're moving past bad relationships, bad behavior from others possibly, or just some negative beliefs of yourself, which can unfold into some really nice situations for you. You know, the High Priestess also, any type of deceit from another person, she is spot on. She can read that through and through. So if that comes up for you, just know that a deceitful person or they're wearing a false mask. This came up big time for Aquarius. And then when I was looking in the crystal, I kept seeing someone wearing a mask, meaning they're being deceitful or they are being pretentious, whatever the case may be. But this High Priestess understands that and she can spot them right away. Okay, so let's look inside the crystal and see what's up for Pisces for mid-month to mid-month. Well, okay, that's interesting. This mask is, I've never seen this mask in this crystal, and it's coming up twice. Not quite as definitive. It was definitely a woman for Aquarius. Now it's looking like it's a neutral, could be man or woman. Then I'm seeing the cross, which would be similar to the cross of the High Priestess. Okay. Okay, that's fascinating. So I do feel like that your radar is up if anyone wants to, you know, take a bite out of your apple. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like your radar can be up and will be up. Intuitive time for you. Okay, let's see what else is up for Pisces. Again, this flowing woman, like a maybe your spirit guides. I know a lot of you are, you know, you're a water sign, of course. So you know, a lot of you understand the metaphysical world, and so connect with those spirit guides, because I feel like there's several around you. Some of you may know their names, or yeah, this is coming up big for you all for this particular mid-month to mid-month. Listen to them. Get your guidance from them. Okay, what else do I see for Pisces mid-month to mid-month? Well, okay, that's nice. Seeing some amber, that's enlightenment. That's come up a little bit. And what any type of animal totem. Okay, this would be, oh my gosh, what's the bird that flaps its wings the quickest? This bird is small, flaps his or her wings like so many times per minute. It's like the quickest of all the birds. And I apologize for not knowing the name of it, but you could Google, you know, bird who flaps their wings the most, and read about this. A lot of lights in this crystal around you all. Read about this about this bird and what, you know, maybe why they flap their wings, and also what they're indicative of, like their nature, their surroundings, about them. That might mean something to you for a totem animal for this particular month. Interesting. Also a lot of aqua. Aqua is the feeling of feeling peaceful, calm. So a lot of you are wanting that particular feeling. That mask is coming up again. Okay. I don't feel like it's a big deal or it's hurtful to you. I just think that you're able to recognize this type of deceitfulness when you see it. It's actually, this is less pronounced than it was in Aquarius. I don't know. Maybe this is going to be a theme for this particular series. You know, we do have, again, so many planets in retrograde that staying balanced is important.